this CPD video, COVID-19 style, from the Association of Optometrists Ireland. Members will have received a number of emails at this stage explaining that CORU have decided to start a new way of doing CPD. There is a new audit cycle, which is a yearly cycle, which this first process started on the 1st of April this year, April Fool's Day, and runs till the 31st of March in 2021. Going forwards, each year, after the end of each cycle, 1 in 10 or 10% of the register can be selected for a random audit of their portfolio. The portfolio must be submitted electronically to CORU in the format that they are looking for. So the old way of doing things has to change. As a result, the AOI has upgraded the members area to develop a portfolio that will be suitable for what CORU are looking for. So when you look at the members area, it's going to be different. So this video is designed to start looking at some of the changes between the old CPD system and the new, and also how the members area has changed. When you finish watching this video, I would recommend, if you haven't already, to download the documents from CORU that are attached at the bottom of the emails that you've been receiving from the AOI in relation to CPD lately. Those documents are both very useful and interesting, and definitely worthwhile having. And again, if you spend time to read those, you can actually log that as CPD. All of your CPD that has been recorded on the old system is still safe and secure. At the moment, we're only giving people access to the new system. This is to prevent confusion between the old and new systems and the different ways they operate. If you want or need access to the old CPD, we will provide a portal for that in the future. What is new in the new website? We log into the website the same way as before. We go to the home page and then you click at Members Login in the top corner. This brings us into the members dashboard. The members dashboard looks very similar. What we want to look at is the Manage Your CPD box is now different. In the old system, what you had was in the box Manage Your CPD, step 1, complete your profile, 2, learning plans, 3, reflections, 4, CPD activities. This is now replaced by the new box, which is Manage Your CPD. And first thing it shows is your points in this cycle, which is a 1-year cycle, which we keep reiterating. Add CPD activity, view and review your plans, add review plan, and your CPD report. The CPD report is what is printed off to go to CORU at the end in the format that CORU are looking for in terms of your CPD. Now we come to one of the new areas in the website. The big difference here in the profile is in the practice setting and professional role. In the old system, you need to fill out a big piece of writing here, which is no longer needed. It was almost like a CV, and this was an area that a lot of members struggled with under the previous regime. Now when you go to your members dashboard at the bottom, you can find the edit profile. Click on that button, it brings up a much more simplified profile page. In there you must have your ORB number, your name and your practice address. This practice address is the address that CORU have on file for you. It should be that address, just make sure that's correct. The elements that were contained in the professional role and practice setting no longer need to be submitted separately, but there will be something that you will use to try and develop your review and your learning plan for the year, but does not need to be submitted separately. And we're going to deal with that specifically in another video. So that's the end of the first video. So in our next series, we'll be looking at how to manage your CPD. We'll be looking at the add CPD and the process of reflection around that, and to go into that in a bit more detail. We'll also be looking at the review and plan process and supporting members to do that. We'll also find that at the end of your series, at the end of the year, if you're selected for audit, you will have a report generated from the website, and we'll show you how to do that there as well. That's going to be in the format that CORU are looking for. And again, just a couple of things just to stress. Number 1, please do CPD on a regular basis. This time around, it doesn't matter what type of CPD you do, but please record it. Number 2, the cycle has already started. It's a 1-year cycle from the 1st of April 2020 to the 31st of March 2021, at which people will be selected for random audit. Your old CPD is still secure, it's still safe, but we're just asking for a bit of time for people just to use the new system so they don't get mixed up between how the old and new systems works. So we'll see you for your next video very, very soon.